Rock and roll, Andy Hoare. Welcome, everyone, to Friday 15 with Master B2B. My name is Brian Beck, here with my co-host, Andy Hoare. We're talking all about Amazon today on our Friday 15. Andy, welcome. Happy Friday.
Good to be here and good to be back in Chicago. I've been on the road constantly, and so we go to Atlanta next week, so a brief respite here.
Brief, yes. Nice weekend at home, and then back on the plane. So, folks, we've got an exciting session today. We're going to do a report from the field, and Andy, you and I this week were in Seattle, Washington, at the Amazon Business Reshape Conference, where we had really a great opportunity to meet with all sorts of folks, both at Amazon and from the community at Amazon and Amazon Business. So we'll talk more about that. We have a special guest, so hang on for just a minute here, and we'll get them into the program. But first, many folks don't necessarily know what Amazon Business is. So we thought we'd take a minute to kind of explain that. Amazon Business is the same website as Amazon. It's not a different website. You log in with business credentials and you're able to access features, all kinds of features specifically for business buyers. There are teams of people now Amazon has in the field working on different aspects of recruiting buy-side, buyers who are making purchases through Amazon Business, as well as sellers. That's new for Amazon, relatively speaking. I mean, historically, Amazon has been much more about just the e-com experience. They allow pricing tools. There's Business Prime, a whole set of features. So it's really Amazon's effort to pursue the whole B2B side of purchasing. And this year, Andy, Bank of America says they will do $83 billion. For context, Grainger does about $17 billion, right? And this is not just office supplies. It's across a lot of different categories. In fact, Andy Jassy says, we believe that we've only scratched the surface of what's possible to date. So really, amazing, potential. I mean, they didn't talk about Amazon in their filings or Amazon Business, in their filings for years. Now, all the way up to the CEO, they're talking about it. It's clearly a major initiative. And we were at the Reshape conference, Andy. What was that about?
Well, first of all, I'm betraying my age. I was there when they changed the name from Amazon Supply to Amazon Business. Prentice Wilson, who used to run the group, called me and said, "Hey, want to chat?" And then he described what they were doing. And I'm like, well, that seems like a different kind of approach. I think a better approach. And it's hard to believe that was 10 years ago.
Amazing.
So it was almost poetic that you and I were there together at the Reshape conference, which is really a conference targeted at procurement professionals.
Right.
The people who buy things en masse for companies. They're largely compensated based on how much money they can save. And I think Amazon's angle with this, among many, is that they can aggregate tail spend, help control spending, which is what procurement professionals do. So in many ways, it's ideally suited for that. But the whole show was really about that. They were, but it wasn't all just, serious stuff. You can see we're kind of joking around there, hanging out. There's Shelly Solomon, who runs the group up in the corner. But the highlight of the show for sure was the Goo Goo Dolls.
Yes, the Goo Goo Dolls. That was awesome.
And actually, it was very intimate. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of people there, but it was an intimate thing. You could just walk up. I took that picture of him from like 10 feet away. I mean, it was pretty amazing. But what did you think, Brian? Did you like the Goo Goo Dolls?
Oh yeah, I did. Iris and name and all that stuff. It was really a neat thing. So thank you for that, Amazon. I enjoyed that. It took me back, man, to college. So we have a very special guest today, Miss Natalia Monturi, and we'll bring you onto the stage here. Natalia, can you hear us? Okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Perfect. Excellent. Yes, Natalia is the director at Amazon Business. And one of the superstars at Amazon. We're really excited to have you. We had the chance to sit down and talk one-on-one with you. But why don't you tell our audience, what your role is? What do you do at Amazon Business?
Thanks so much for having me, and thanks so much for coming to Reshape. I agree, it was a great few days together with customers and analysts and all sorts of different people in the procurement world. I'm Natalia Monturi. I've been at Amazon for almost 13 years. And the last year I've been in Amazon Business. So I was at Reshape last year, and this is sort of my 1-year anniversary with Amazon Business. I work on a couple of different things for Amazon Business. One of them is the third-party sellers. So sellers that sell to B2B customers and helping sellers to sell to B2B customers. I also work on services, which we should talk more about because that was one of the highlights of Reshape. And that includes both Restock as well as IT services. I also lead a group focused on socially responsible purchasing. So customers who want to buy from small, diverse, local, sustainable suppliers, we have tools and ways to help them do that. And finally, we're starting to tinker a bit in the grocery space because we keep hearing from customers that they want to have access to that type of selection. Think bananas in the break room, milk, those types of things. A party you want to put together, and that's a big space that we're looking at as well.
And you're a Goo Goo Dolls fan, so on top of all that, right?
We can all relive, the past.
That's awesome. Well, that was awesome. But I will say, from a business perspective, one of the highlights was that restock program and services. Yeah. I'm looking at vending machines. You guys are doing. I mean, this is awesome stuff you guys are doing. Tell us more about that. I mean, tell us why did you guys? I mean, this is a way that business buyers have bought for years. Vending machines in factories and in the facilities and offices and such. Why did you guys launch this program? Tell us about vendor managed inventory. Mm-hmm.
So we launched the program, actually part of the program last year at Reshape, and it was really fantastic because we did a panel this year about this program, and I'll share some of the new things we launched as well. But the customers on the panel came to Reshape last year, and they saw our display. And for folks who weren't at Reshape, I would say across the floor, and Brian and Andy can keep me honest, the booth that had the biggest crowd was the services booth. And there in that booth, we had the vending machine. We also have a locker solution that we launched as well. And then we have some IT services that are new that we are launching as well. And essentially what we're hearing from customers is that it's not just about the product sales, but what we layer on top of it. And you asked, why did we do this? Well, everything we do at Amazon starts with the customer. Mm-hmm. We're not interested, whipping things up that, aren't valuable to our customers. And so in the business space, as you noted, we are still fairly young, 10 years, and we're still building things that customers really, really value. And so we heard from customers that they were looking for these additional services, and we built that, started off last year with this vendor managed inventory and vending. And then we layered on lockers this past year, and then this IT offering as well.
Awesome. Well, that's exciting stuff. And Andy, I know the other thing that was really cool was the stuff they're doing on the front end with AI, right?
Yeah. So tell us about Rufus. We know you launched Rufus for B2C recently, and it really was kind of interesting. $10 billion in sales. This one caught my eye. 60% more likely to convert. I think it kind of answers itself, but tell us a bit about why you decided to migrate Rufus over to B2B.
Yeah, we launched the Amazon Business Assistant. That's our AI solution at the moment. And it's, we all use ChatGPT. Right. We all like this conversational approach to doing business. And that is what this is in the B2B procurement context. So opportunities to save, spend anomalies, bulk purchasing opportunities, selection, elevation opportunities. So that's where that's the point, is that you can do all of these things now through the conversational format. And I would say, I don't know if you were at the last session of Reshape, but we had Ari Shapiro there. He's a award-winning journalist. And one of the phrases that he had was, and I thought it was so interesting, AI is never going to be as bad as it is today.
I like that.
So it was I would say, for folks who are testing out all of the tools, I'm not just saying Amazon Business Assistant, actually it's pretty good. But all of our tools are only going to get better.
Amazing.
And we're going to get better too, right? We're going to figure out how to use them in smarter ways. They can do things that we're not tapping into, right? Yeah. So we should all be looking towards the future, right? And how we integrate. But this is we talked a lot about AI throughout the entire Reshape conference. That was clearly a topic on the minds of our customers in open conversations as well as closed door conversations. And so we're excited to hear from customers what they think about Amazon Business Assistant. And we are, I would say, just getting started.
So I love about Amazon. You guys stay true to that customer focus, even at your scale you're at. It's incredible. The other thing you that I saw was interesting. Shelly talked about trucks, right?
Yeah.
Supplies on them. You guys now have trucks. I mean, it's amazing. And I tell you, at Accelerate, right? That was a big theme at Accelerate. The Accelerate conference was you guys are a fulfillment company, and we did an episode on this a couple months ago. So tell us about that. Now you're rolling trucks around too.
We are. And again, what is the customer need? The customer need is they want direct delivery, they want palletized delivery, they want to have that familiarity. That brand is actually really important. Think about it even from a security standpoint. Like that truck comes in, it's not a nondescript truck.
No,
It is an Amazon business truck.
that's for sure.
In many cases, same drivers, same routes.
Yeah.
And so there is a bit of that consistency, which is particularly valuable in a business context. So we're really excited about these trucks. And they started rolling out to some metro areas that we're going to continue to, like everything, right? We start here, we continue to increase our coverage. Yeah. I have yet to see one in the wild. But I'm excited to, be able to see that but this was a big undertaking for our team.
And we get questions too from businesses often about targeting business buyers, right?
Yeah.
And so you guys are offering now business advertising, which is something that we rolled out recently. Tell us about that.
I mean, it just makes sense, right? Like the advertising is all about, a message targeted to an audience, and we have a specific audience, the business buyer.
Yep.
Right. So this is very simple. And so we've been working on our ad products so that our sellers and vendors can target those business buyers. And that not only means targeting the, that audience, but also being able to have the right messages for that audience, business discounts, bulk buying. Even if you're selling the same, product, being able to show it in a large pack, that's more relevant for that business audience. And I will say, so as I mentioned at the beginning, I work with our third-party sellers, and they have adopted this product quite well. And what they're saying is, they're seeing great ROAS from it because business buyers, again, they have a different profile. They buy more units per purchase, they return less, they convert higher. They're professional buyers, right? And so we have to get the right messages in front of them, and that's something that we've been working on. We're really excited with the early results of this ads product.
Awesome. So Brian, I know we have a second left here, but Natalia, just quickly, do you have to be a member of Amazon Business? Basically, do you have to be a part of Amazon Business to use advertising, or can you advertise independent of being a member of Amazon Business?
Meaning if your products sell on Amazon Business or not? No, we have, I think they're called non-endemic suppliers that if you have a business service and you want to buy a B2B ad that's going to surface on Amazon's platform, you can do that as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, Natalia, I know we got to wrap up here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. It was great to meet you. We look forward to staying in touch. Maybe doing another one of these.
See you next year at Reshape, if not.
That's sooner. Right. If not sooner. Thanks,
Take
Natalia.
care.
Take care.
Bye.
So, Andy, just a couple quick announcements before we wrap up here. Exciting to have her on. It was really, really great. We appreciate Natalia's time. Real quick, our Nexus program is available to members of our community. It's a paid service. It is an expert service on demand, available for your, for you. It reduces your risks. It is a paid service just for practitioners. Go to our website, Master B2B, to check that out. We have our summit coming up, Andy, in March, and this is going to be awesome. We already have, I think we have like 60 or 70 people already signed up for this thing. And so it's our fourth annual summit. It will be held at the University of Chicago's Gleacher Center. You can go. There's a website here. For those of you who can see the screen, if you go to our website, Master B2B, and click on events, you'll see a link to it to register for that. We also have our forum, which, oh my gosh, we're just continuing to see great conversations there, including things like Amazon Business, platforms, etc. Really, all kinds of different aspects of communication. It's a private forum. It's practitioners only. It is free. So just go to our website. You can sign up for that if you are a manufacturer or distributor. And finally, I want to remind everyone that our Friday 15 is available in podcast form on your favorite podcast service, whether that's Apple or Google or Spotify or YouTube or what have you. We've got over 100 episodes now, Andy. Wow. We've done a lot of these, man. It's crazy. So excited to see you guys there on, just please give us a rating, only if positive, please. Thank you. And Andy, we did a quick one today. It was great. Natalia was awesome to have on. Any final words before we wrap?
No, I don't want to interfere with the 15 minutes because we're still in the window. So let's end this.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Awesome. Well, everyone, we'll see you next week on our next Friday 15.